And what I found is quite amazing. So one of the most compelling sightings close to Antarctica comes from Javier Francisco Correa. They're trying to understand what is it that they're looking at. They don't know how it showed up out of nowhere. They think it's a submarine. It's just too big to be a sub. There's also this very bluish hue that you can see. So a few minutes later it emerges once again, and they're still recording it. It's one of the closest points to Antarctica, so I guess wherever these objects are, they are probably coming from somewhere over here. Okay, let me check this out. Interesting. So this is where Operation High Jump was focusing at. And this is where the alien pod was supposedly found. Let's take a look at this. Oh my gosh. This is the same place Operation High Jump was aiming for. This is the only picture we have of this place? Are you kidding me? Let's take a look at this. So it's blurred. Huh. Interesting, isn't it? This part isn't blurred at all. It seems like tire tracks, and I could be wrong, could be just a wind. It goes in line with what sheriffs were talking about, these boards and drones coming from within the ocean.
Advised after we made contact with that officer that there were 50 that came off the ocean. 50? 50. That was my reaction also. There were 50 that were coming off the ocean.
One way up high and one about my altitude, living like a circle, like a corkscrew.
Could it be that they actually found something during Operation High Jump? And if they did, could it have anything to do with aliens hiding deep underneath Antarctica?
My name, as I said, was Paul Hunter, former Minister of National Defense for Canada. This morning, finally said that there are live ETs on Earth at this present time. These two of them probably working with the United States government. These four species visiting.
Imagine. I think they'll be authorized to post more soon. Then he goes on to explain how this alien being that they found inside was a tall, white, long hair and blue eyes. And here it gets even more interesting where he states that this alien humanoid being was born 700 years ago on this planet. It kind of goes in line with what these respected people talk about. So either this is a very elaborate hoax, and someone is trying to push a narrative, or this could be a real deal. Now here is something very interesting. It says the last time that these alien beings were here was in 1561 during the celestial phenomenon over Nuremberg. Now I was like, wait a minute, doesn't this kind of remind me of the orb sightings that we just had happening over the past few months? Wow, it's impressive. So this is kind of very close to where they supposedly found this alien pod. Let's look at a map here. Let's pinpoint this. Really makes you think, doesn't it? What is going on down there?
And I mean, wouldn't it be crazy if there were secret pyramids in Antarctica? Those certainly look to have very similar layouts, don't they? And then there's this picture as well. That certainly looks like a pyramid.
Could be just a coincidence.
And after it was revealed, there appears to be some sort of secret tunnel cave leading to who knows what. Oh, maybe Google went and edited out that cave.
Oh, wow, really?
Would it be crazy that if the entire world had signed an Antarctic treaty, which pretty much prevents any country or citizen from freely visiting Antarctica. And it also contains like 16 different no-go zones. Wouldn't it be crazy if Dr. Richard Byrd claimed there was unexplored land larger than the United States in Antarctica? He later died that same year, back in 1957. After that, the Antarctic Treaty was signed. Huh. That's crazy.
And it's a Thursday night. I just want to show you. But there's no wood over there.
Someone call the cops. See, the police, they're going crazy.
Respected people saying that aliens live amongst us, which is weird. Taking all of this into consideration and digging deeper into it, I found this very strange account making these wild predictions. So there's this account. It says Ted the Architect, and he posted this text on September 25th. Our friends will be here in 21 days. So this was before the UFOs and orbs started showing up. How weird is that? And on the previous day, on September, he stated, "You must know that the next 2 months will change your life." And then on October 10th, he stated, "You will see a lot of us in New York and over North Carolina." Now, at first, it kind of looks strange.
Stars that runs backwards in time. Discovered it in Antarctica, and they have an antenna that scans cosmic particles. And they discovered that they're running backwards in the specific, like, what the heck are cosmic particles? Cosmic particles usually travel downwards from space, like they come down, but these were coming up from the Earth. These cosmic particles were coming up from the Earth. So basically, that is completely against all physics that we know of.
Wait. Could it be that this is what Admiral Byrd saw? Could it be that this is the parallel universe that Admiral Byrd was talking about? Could it be that he actually entered some parallel universe? Maybe this claim isn't exactly true. They didn't find a parallel universe, but rather they detected unusual behavior in neutrinos.
That's what makes it so fascinating.
I'd like to take a quick break and acknowledge one of our sponsors, Element. Element is an electrolyte drink that has everything you need but nothing you don't. That means the electrolytes, sodium, magnesium, and potassium, all in the correct ratios, but no sugar. Proper hydration is critical for optimal brain and body function. Even a slight degree of dehydration can diminish cognitive and physical performance. It's also important that you get adequate electrolytes. The electrolytes, sodium, magnesium, and potassium, are vital for the functioning of all the cells in your body, especially your neurons or your nerve cells. Drinking Element dissolved in water makes it extremely easy to ensure that you're getting adequate hydration and adequate electrolytes. To make sure that I'm getting proper amounts of hydration and electrolytes, I dissolve 1 packet of Element in about 16 to 32 ounces of water when I wake up in the morning, and I drink that basically first thing in the morning. I also drink Element dissolved in water during any kind of physical exercise during the day, especially on hot days when I'm sweating a lot, and therefore losing a lot of water and electrolytes. They have a bunch of different great tasting flavors of Element. They have watermelon, citrus, etc. Frankly, I love them all. And now that we're in the winter months in the northern hemisphere, Element has their chocolate berry flavors back in stock. I really like the chocolate flavors, especially the chocolate mint when it's heated up with hot water. And that's a great way to replenish electrolytes and hydrate, especially when it's cold and dry.
Their coexistence in early aquatic societies, hunting societies, gathering societies. So they had time. So time, the essence of time, and that on large scale, for
seasons, for holidays, for festivals, for propitiation of deities and so forth. They had to keep track of it, and that's why caves in Lascaux that date back to 40,000 BCE. They depict the constellations: Orion, the Hunter, Taurus, the Bull, all these different constellations. They depict them. Now, partially that was because Netflix didn't exist back then, right? There was no TikTok, and so there wasn't much to do at night. In fact, the more you were out at night, you probably increased your opportunity to be consumed by some predator, right? So you were more focused on being stationary, observing. And as I said, we can do astronomy uniquely so amongst all the sciences with just the equipment we're born with. Measurements with our eyes with respect to landmarks to calculate patterns. And humans are exceptionally good at recognizing patterns, sometimes too good.
So, for instance, knowing that a certain swath of stars is present at one time of year and not another, relative to, say, the contour of a mountain ridge.
Yes, and the repetition of it, and passed down through generations